I forgive you, Patrick. It wasn't even that bad. You're a good person and a man of the Lord. Your real fans that actually socialize with people off the internet know you're a good guy. There's no way. There's no way. That's Patrick. There's no way that anyone would believe that this man is a man of God. Oh my God. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel where I dive deep into influencer culture and call influencers out for their crappy behaviors. Today, I have an update on the dad and daughter dream team duo for you guys. It's been a hot minute since we talked about them because I think we've come to the conclusion that they're just super cringy, awkward, and we're gonna see what happens. Well, Patrick admitted to creating the Miss Ariala Instagram account, and we are gonna talk about it. Let's go, guys. First things first, for those that don't know who the dad and daughter dream team are, they are a dad and daughter duo who went mega viral on TikTok over the last year or so for being super cringy and having way too close of a relationship for a father-daughter dynamic. It was more so coming across as though they were in a relationship with each other, that they were married to each other, the way they longingly gazed at each other, the transitions they would do together, and all this stuff. So that's really what got people talking about them, was their weird relationship, the fact that they were making a lot of people feel really uncomfortable with how close they were. And when people would raise their concerns, it would just get brushed off as, oh, we're just close. And even now in the updates that I have, you'll hear it again. I was born on Father's Day, so we have a really different connection, a really strong connection. It's like, stop, girl, stop. No, this is not okay. And I'm sorry for you that you think that this type of behavior and conditioning from your father is okay, but it's not. And it's beyond just being close with dad, just being daddy's little girl. Coming from someone who is daddy's little girl, or was, I guess I have to say. But anyway, after they started getting called out for their relationship and the uncomfort vibes, there was an AI account that was found called Miss Ariala. And at first, it was found because Sarah lip-synced this random song that Miss Ariala created and was seen, I believe, liking Instagram pictures of the Miss Ariala account, and I think wished her like a Merry Christmas or something like that. And I believe Patrick and Teresa, the mother, were also liking the account. So on Reddit, people called it out. They were like, oh my gosh, look at this. And this kind of looks like Jenna Frank, the person who Sarah had a really interesting parasocial relationship with. And there's so many connections. This AI model loves video gaming, especially Monster Hunter, which Sarah and Patrick said that they loved that game. They wrote about that. They did gaming content on that game, I believe. And she's from Rhode Island, which Patrick's from Rhode Island originally. And and all these little connections started coming together. And then a literotica site was found, and a story about a dad and daughter was written by Miss Ariala. And again, the literotica profile said the same thing: loves Monster Hunter, loves hiking, loves this, loves that. All these really strange and intricate connections with Patrick and Sarah. And also the name Miss Ariala was very similar to the name in the book that Sarah and Patrick had written together, which was just this like fantasy book about a dragon and a girl, and I don't even know what it was all about. That's a whole nother side quest that we can dig into if there's interest, but I haven't read the book. I will fully admit that. However, the names were really similar, and I'll pop them up on screen here because I can't remember what the name in the book is, but there was only like one syllable difference. Now, I have done a couple videos on the dad and daughter dream team. If you want a better, more thorough backstory, I will link them here, or try to remember to link them here and down in the description box as well. Because yeah, it's a mess, and there's been so much going on. But yesterday, I believe it was, at the time of filming this, which is the 9th, Patrick admitted that he made the Miss Ariala account while they were being interviewed by someone named Hannah. And it's really interesting to me because I found another clip. Like, there's clips all over Reddit. So after we go look at the few that I have downloaded here, which thank you to Kirsty, who sent me this info this morning. Thanks, girl. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for keeping me in the loop. But after we go and look at the videos that I have here of him admitting it and also the video of him denying it from a couple months ago, we're going to go take a look at Reddit because it's just booming with excitement right now. Justifiably so. First things first, I want to show you guys the video where he is adamantly, vehemently denying being a part of the Miss Ariala creation. And it's really interesting. Ew. What the heck? What the heck, Mel? And it's really interesting to me that he would be so hard and fast to deny it, and also quite comical to me that he thinks that we're going to believe him that he didn't create the Literotica site as well. And I have some little tidbits of information to kind of tie everything together. So let's watch the video where he is denying being a part of that. Okay, so this is on 2x speed, so maybe I'll slow it down to I can only go by 0.5. That might be a little slow, but we'll see. We'll see how slow it is.
Now, as for the Ariala account, let's go through the evidence, shall we?
We shall.
Because you say that's tied to me and me alone. Okay. So the first way that's tied to me is it liked Monster Hunter. A game that in its first 2 weeks on the market sold over 10 million copies. Now, we're not the only fans here, people. Monster Hunter's really big. Okay, well, you know, great. You probably can accept that, right? And there are a lot of 21-year-old women out there. You can accept that too, right? Well, what really ties it to us is Sarah. She used the song, right? That's your theory, right? That
He is like under the influence in this. I know I slowed it down, but he's straight drunk. He is slurring his words like no tomorrow. Maybe it's just because I slowed it down and it was sped up and stuff, but like...
ties it to us. Well, let's ask the question. If I were to create an AI account, especially one posting NSFW content, at that time, after we'd already deleted 2 channels because of the trolls and the people on Reddit who constantly dive deep into our lives. If I were trying to create an AI account that they didn't find, why the hell would I have Sarah do a video knowing that they watch her account? Why the hell would we do that? That makes no logical sense. So, let's see if you can figure out the answer to that. Well, let's continue. Okay?
But that doesn't make sense. Was anyone saying that he forced Sarah to make a video about this? Like, no. The whole point of it is that they didn't know. Like, very clearly, Sarah and family, Teresa and their son, H, they didn't know about this. Why would they know? So why is how is that an excuse? I don't understand. Maybe I'm missing context or something, but like, that makes no sense in my brain. Okay, this one here I found interesting. This is the live here where Patrick admits that he did create the Ariala AI account. What I find interesting is Sarah is also here adamantly denying that it was them that created this account. So yeah, let's take a look at this one.
With the Ariala thing, it does sound similar to the character of your book. I know they're not the same name, but they do sound similar. And you both have admitted you guys like writing. You guys work together on this book.
The character in the book that they're trying to connect to, this Ariala, she's a dragon. Ariala's a human. There's absolutely no connection whatsoever.
I mean...
Fuck it. Honestly, yeah, I created the Ariala account.
Sorry, I believe that was about 9 minutes after Sarah was denying it, because there was a cut there and the caption on Reddit said 9 minutes difference. So earlier in that very same video, they're completely denying that it ever happened. And then all of a sudden he's like, yeah, you know what? Screw it. I did create it. Wild. And then they're going to sit here and hope that we believe them about everything else after you just denied it? Like that? Quickly before we get into Patrick's, explanation and admission on his page. I want to show you this because this made me feel really uncomfortable.
Is not going to get the truth out. Like, do I believe everything you guys are saying? Not really. Do I believe a lot of what you're saying? Yeah, I do actually. I feel like for the first time, Patrick, you came out and you admitted to a couple of things. You talked about the porn addiction. Like, that is a very, I think it's a step in the right direction. So I think a lot of people are going to appreciate the fact that that was honesty. You know what I mean? That's hard, So people on Reddit and...
One quick second here. I need to say something. There's 4,000 people in my life.
There's a lot of people that are looking to hear what we have to say.
I have never had 4,000 people in a single live, so this is an accomplishment for me.
A lot of people wanna know what's going on,
Okay. So that was just a little extra that I saw as I was digging through Reddit. Isn't that the most awkward, cringy thing you've ever seen? Hannah, the woman giving the interview, is literally talking about Patrick's corn addiction. She's literally just brought it up, and Sarah's like, oh, pause what you have to say because I have 4,000 people in my live right. Like, out of touch much? Oh my gosh. Please. And I think we've come to the conclusion that we don't really like this saying, but she needs to go touch grass. To be so dissociated from the conversation that's going on and be excited about 4,000 people. Why do you think 4,000 people are in that live right now? Because Reddit probably exploded saying, Patrick just admitted it. So they all flooded to go see what other stuff and BS you guys were going to drop. And for her to pause mid-sentence while talking about her father's corn addiction to brag about 4,000 people being in her live, I don't know. It just made me feel very uncomfortable. Okay, now let's go ahead and watch Patrick admitting for everyone who missed the live. We'll see what he has to say.
Hello, everybody. So,
hello, Patrick.
For those of you who did not see the live interview with Hannah, I finally came out and admitted to creating the Ariella AI account. Now, as far as the Literotica account, I did not create that. I wouldn't. I couldn't. I did create the AI account. It didn't start off as a corn account. It was just supposed to be an AI model, hopefully doing sponsorships at some point, but it got away from me, and I started doing things that I really didn't want to do on FanView. I'm not proud of it. It was a mistake. I've already asked my family's forgiveness a long time ago.
A long time ago? So you admitted it to them a long time ago? That's a weird comment, right? So basically he admitted to his family that he did create the Ariella account a long time ago, but up until now, him and Sarah were just denying it. You saw the first video. He was aggressively denying that he had anything to do with it, but he asked forgiveness from his family a long time ago? Okay. Red flag number 10 at this point. I don't know. I haven't been red flag checking, but that's really sus.
God's forgiveness, but I guess I'm asking for y'all's forgiveness. Not really for what I've done, because it wasn't completely horribly off the charts wrong, but more for lying about it and deceiving everyone for so long. I really was about to come out and admit it before we dropped the Dream Team account.
I'm sure you were. I'm sure you were just about to admit to all of the things before you deleted the Dream Team account for the third time, mind you. I'm sure.
But then when Reddit found that Literotica account, I got scared, because I knew if I came out and admitted to the AI account that they would then say automatically the Literotica account had to be mine as well, and I did not want to be associated with that account. I never made that account. I never wrote that story. I know Reddit's not going to believe me, I'm hoping some of you will be.
Do you believe him? We're not Reddit here, even though I found this stuff on Reddit. But do you believe him? Do you honestly believe that he didn't write that Literotica story with all of the red flags? And in the story, they talk about liking hiking, they talk about Monster Hunter, and they talk about all these things that are red flags.
Kind enough to give me the benefit of the doubt in that
You don't deserve
maybe
it.
I lost my way and made that AI account, but I don't think I could never go as far as the Literotica. So anyway, I know I promised answers to questions about Jenna and about questions about Jenna and about the purity ring video. I did answer both of those questions in the live, but for those of you who weren't there, I will try and make a video to each of those comments as I promised. I don't know where I'm going to go from here, honestly.
I do want to see what he said about Jenna Frank, because that was some weird behavior that we saw. And there was a lot of weird connections, and it was very parasocial and lots of red flags. So I do want to go and find that video after, if it's
I'm going to try to get back to my cooking and try to get back to some semblance of normal.
Some semblance of normalcy. He's talking like he's grieving. Dude, this is all self-inflicted bullshit. You are an adult. You should have known better. An adult with children. Oh, I just lost my way and it's the end. Like, stop. I just want to get back to some semblance of normal. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen because you have issues.
But anyway, thank you so much, Hannah, for conducting the interview respectfully. I know you didn't agree with me on a lot of points, and I know you don't completely agree with me on a lot of stuff, but the fact that you conducted yourself respectfully and without being forceful, I do appreciate that, and I appreciate your persistence in pushing me to finally admit the Ariel account. So anyway, I do hope that you all understand, but unfortunately not everybody's going to, and I'm going to have to deal with that. So where I go from here is completely up in the air at this point, but I will try to let you guys know. Anyway, I've got to go settle down. It's been a long night, and it's been an emotional roller coaster. So anyway, good night, everybody, and I will see you in the next video whenever that comes to pass.
I don't know. I don't believe anything that you're saying. How could you? How could he possibly believe or possibly think that we would believe anything he's saying right now after denying it for so long, after lying for so long? How can you possibly sit there and be like, give me the benefit of the doubt? No, you proved to us repeatedly that you don't deserve the benefit of the doubt. It doesn't work that way. What? Okay, this was a really great comment that was left on his video that he addressing everything, that video that we just watched. Right. So if you made the song 1 month after November and had Sarah dance to it on December 16th, my correction, sorry, how did the troll know to make the story and publish it on December 2nd, long before anything about Ariella was shared by Sarah? And that's the first thing that popped into my mind when I first heard him say this and deny it, because I knew he was going to deny the Literotica stuff. Of course he was. He's not going to admit to that. And someone else had said he's probably admitting to that to get away, to get the heat off his back and not have to admit to the bigger allegations. You know, he's admitting to the lesser allegations to show that he can take accountability, but isn't going to change and isn't going to admit to any of the bigger allegations. It's deflection. It's avoiding accountability. So his response to that was, we don't even know if the person who made that account knew us at all. They could have seen Ariella on Instagram and thought it was a good model to create a story since it was AI and all. With her 20 followers, like, she didn't have that many followers. What? Many people like hiking, and Monster Hunter was clearly in Ariala's profile, so it wasn't necessarily a troll. Could have just been someone random. I just know it wasn't me. Believe me or not, but this is my last word on the matter. Yikes. So yeah, he's totally just trying to... What is happening with my hair? I'll fix it. So he's totally trying to avoid taking accountability for the bigger allegations. And now he's not going to ever speak on it again because he admitted to making that Instagram account. Like, no, dude, that's not... What? No. Sir. Okay, so I'm over on the dad and daughter snark Reddit page, and we're just going to take a peek at what they're discussing. Here's a breakdown of the timeline of the truth according to P. P is admitting that he made the Ariala account but denies the incest stories. So according to his own admission, 1, he made the AI account, duh. 2, some troll found that AI account before S made that lip sync video to that Ariala song and somehow linked it to them. 3, the troll didn't make it known that the AI account existed to the public or that it was linked to P. 4, instead, they chose to create a fake Ariala account on Literotica and wrote those stories with details that align with known stuff about him and his daughter, like going on hikes in the woods. The story said they had 3 times. The story said they had in the woods. The story about having smexy time in a hotel room while mom was away and S's friend coming to visit. Oh. Those were stories written. Okay. The troll also linked to the same Venmo Patrick just admitted was his. What? Really? Yikes. The troll then didn't put that account on blast that they made and sat on it for months so it could be discovered by the haters. Did I get that right, or did I misunderstand his story he's expecting everyone to believe? I think you got it right. He's cooked. The fact that a grown man came up with that and then thought that everyone would buy it, it's very sad. He knows a lot of inner workings of said troll. LOL. Like, how would he know the troll's true intentions for sitting on it for months? He's trying to convince us that's what happened. Just makes him look more guilty. We're not fools. We all know he's lying about the Literotica account. I don't think he was ready to fess up to everything all at once. Or he really thinks he's smarter than all of us. Is the story deleted? Yes, it's been deleted. So here you go. This is it right here. Literotica threat. Trying to collect all of the Literotica sources so it doesn't get lost. No one believes Petty and his lies that he didn't do it. Here you go. 12/6/2024 was when the Dad and Me Chapter 1, the beginning, was posted by Miss Ariala. And on 12/16/2024, Sarah reposted the song. So 10 days after the story was posted. And people only linked the account back to them because she reposted this. And she tried to say it was trending. It was on her FYP. She just happened across it and stuff. I don't know how she happened across this, but I don't believe that it was happenstance. I also don't know that they knew. You know? Wait, what? S's wall tapestry of the bookshelf is the same as Ariala's background. What the fuck? Yo, no way. I wonder if I could find that. I don't think I can. Thank you. This was the evidence I was looking for. Damn. Interesting. So the account existed for a while before he wrote that, I guess. I wonder if he had other stories on there and deleted them by the time this was found. So here's an interesting perspective. So Literotica is definitely him, right? I mean, look how hard they defended Ariala all this time and the lies they told, talking to us like we're idiots for thinking it was them. This just confirms how hard they will go to cover something up. Like, this really just discredits them even further. Oh, 100%. Go watch the second video he posted on his new page again and listen how he talks about Ariala and the literotica. Second, the fact that he can admit that he's got a corn addiction in front of his daughter and she not react at all, and that she was involved in his AI corn, like deeply involved by liking posts and using the song, shows you what kind of relationship they actually have. This interview was worse than he could have done for himself. He showed just how sick of a guy he really is and how sick their relationship is. Yikes. We have to go find the other videos that he posted, because I definitely want to watch those for sure. It's most definitely him. He's hoping that admitting to the AI account, he can sound more credible when denying the other. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. No, especially because you admitted to having lied to us for a very long time, you know? Someone posted the dates. Yeah, exactly. The dates don't add up. Nobody knew about it before the stories were written. So most definitely, he lied so hard trying to deny Ariala, and here we are today, right all along. No way the lit account isn't his. Okay, so speaking on Jenna Frank, I believe she's talking about the last interaction they had, because it was really weird. And every interaction they've had with Jenna Frank has been paid interactions, but Sarah tries to say that they're like besties and stuff. And then there was no photos posted, or there was like one super awkward photo posted, and just like, I don't know, just this weird stuff. And then Jenna deleted a story that she like reposted with them and all the stuff. So let's see what she has to say about that.
Showed her the song I made for her, and she was happy to see us like she always is. And then the day after we got back, I went to Instagram to check on her story and just like see if she had seen mine, because I posted a story about it. I wanted to see if she had seen it.
It's the lie.
And I got a reply from her. And then shortly after that, I went back to Instagram, and it looked like I had been blocked. And we thought it was just an Instagram glitch, because that's happened before. You know, we've been accidentally blocked on another social media, and we fixed it. She was apologetic, and we fixed it. But this time, she did actually block me, and I didn't get a reason. I didn't understand why she did it. I didn't get any kind of explanation. So I think maybe some trolls were like messaging her or emailing her saying that, you know, what you said, that the AI account resembled her, and she believed it and blocked me. And like he said, we haven't messaged her because we don't want to come off as stalkers. I don't understand. I don't know why she blocked me. It's just like she said before that, you know, she gets it all the time, but I think maybe she believed them and blocked me. So
It's unfortunate.
it is very unfortunate, because she was my best friend.
And I know that people are
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't, because best friends don't just block best friends without a reason, right? If you were best friends with her, she would have been like, hey, the hate or the trolls or whatever is just too much. I think we need to take a break from each other. If it wasn't this massive like awakening for Jenna, then no, that's not valid. You weren't best friends. It was a seriously unhinged parasocial relationship that you had formed with her, that your dad facilitated, and that's it. And it's really sad, really, really sad. And if they did have a friendship, any type of friendship, and it did end because of her dad's actions, well, that is really sad as well. But I don't think so. That's not the vibes I'm getting. I'm getting the fact that she realized that, oh, maybe the people that have been warning me for like over a year now weren't so out there after all, you know? Sarah, you don't pay and stand in line to see your best friend every few months. Unfortunately, she doesn't know any better from being sheltered her whole life. Please keep in mind, P just admitted to the AI account. He used JF as a source for one of his AI models. If JF is your bestie, why would you be okay with your dad doing this? S is really acting baffled as to why she blocked her, even after her dad admitted it. Yeah, exactly. But she didn't get blocked after he had admitted it. She was blocked after the last visit. That was way before P admitted anything. Paid friend. I can fake being excited if you pay to see me. Did you guys know that's actually a thing? That's like a new thing. People are paying for like social interactions with people and like paying for friends. It's a thing, apparently. This is incredibly sad if she truly believes JF was her friend. At 20 plus years old, you should know better. You don't have friends that you just see at meet and greets. You're a fan, not a friend at that point. Exactly, and it is really sad. I don't know why she blocked me. She was my best friend. Sarah, you talk to best friends on the phone. You text them on the phone. Best friends tag each other in social media posts, not just one person constantly tagging the other. She was no best friend to you. You were a fan, and it's sad that you still think you were best friends. And honestly, it is really quite sad for Sarah. She said that JF has previously blocked them before by accident. Nah, it wasn't an accident. They probably confronted her about it in person during a meet and greet, and she had to unblock them or felt like the need to, or felt pressured into unblocking them. Also is sad that she actually believes that they were best friends. 100% thought the same thing. She was trying to get away and give them a social cue, and they did not take it. Yeah. Especially if it was Jenna who had blocked them by accident. If it was just like another random friend and it was like, oh, an Instagram glitch or whatever. But no, I agree. She was not by accident. Accidentally blocked me first. Who accidentally blocks someone? It's a multi-step process. Yeah, exactly. But someone who did block someone and is a people pleaser and gets confronted by that same someone, especially in person, it's going to be like, oh yeah, that's a really weird, it must have been a glitch or something, and then go and unblock them. Yikes. Pretty sure the song she made for JF probably sealed the end of that friendship. Likely indeed. Okay. Let's go see what else is up.
The Bible literally says to not be ashamed, so I am not going to hide my beliefs. I'm just not ashamed to let people know that I am a child of God. That's not something I'm gonna hide. What reason do I have to lie to you punk-ass bitches? I'll never see any of you in real life, so what does it matter? I don't want you freaks showing up and harassing me, or worse. Not that I wouldn't enjoy the chance to smack a troll in the face or introduce them to my friend Taurus if they stepped 1 foot in my apartment or threatened my life. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you need your safe space? Fucking pansies. You're gonna say I'm bullying you because I called you stupid. Oh no, I'm a big bad bully. Bitch, you are literally calling me a liar. To hell with that. You go on and keep believing you matter. Just don't dig too deep and try to actually find me, because if any one of you show up, I will gladly tell you exactly where you can go. If you threaten my safety, I will respond in kind.
What? Wow. That was shocking to watch. Jesus. She literally threatened people on the internet. Like, is that not a threat? That's a threat. And I know she said I will respond if you come threaten me and my safety, but like that feels super out of line and like a threat. She's unhinged. That is terrifying. The Bible says thou shalt not lie. A solid top comment right there. I love the added background music. Yeah, that was a good one. This is a good one. It was very intense. There's no hate like Christian love. Oh, spoken like a true hateful Christian. Hit where that shots fired. Boom, like burn. I don't know what to respond to that. That was rough. Yes, she's not supposed to be ashamed of her supposed belief in the gospel, but she should be deeply ashamed at the horrible example her behavior has set as a child of God. Given the only Christian role model she has is P, I'm not surprised she doesn't seem to understand it beyond a superficial title with an occasional out of context half verse every so often. Yeah, legit though. Yikes. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. That was really spicy. Sarah. That's uncomfortable. That made me uncomfortable. How are people like this real? I forgive you, Patrick. It wasn't even that bad. You're a good person and a man of the Lord. Your real fans that actually socialize with people off the internet know you're a good guy. There's no way. That's Patrick. There's no way that anyone would believe that this man is a man of God. Oh my God. There's no way. I agree. How are people like this real? I 100% agree. That is disturbing. He's deleting comments because he deleted mine. People who support after hearing him come out are just as guilty. These people run in packs, remember. Yeah, that's got to be a troll. He has Josh Block as his profile pic. Just a weird way to troll, I guess. I don't know what Josh Block is. Is that guy with the blue and the stuff? I don't know. I wonder. My Spidey sense. Oh, no, it's not. The depressing downfall of Joshua Block. Okay, don't get sidetracked. We are not here for this. We are not here for this. There's no way that was real. I agree. That was a troll or something. Or Patrick. I think that was Patrick.
The messages were saying God forgives and you did amazing.
It's not God I'm worried about.
What are you worried about? Reddit?
No, everybody on the internet.
Maybe it's time to log off the internet then. See, that's the thing. You have so much dirty laundry and like really, really bad dirty laundry that's been exposed. He should just log off the internet forever. Especially if that's his biggest concern after all of this, not even his own behaviors. His biggest concern is the backlash that he is going to receive from the internet. He's not sorry. He's just sorry he got caught. Asked my family's forgiveness a long time ago. I heard forgiveness for the Miss Ariala account. Ain't no way none of the others didn't know he created that AI model at the very least. I can see him hiding the Literotica thing though. Yeah, but if you're gonna hide, why would you be so stupid to post the same name if you wanted to hide it? Like, why would you be? I understand maybe using the same picture because that could be a little bit harder to trace, even though reverse images and like stuff like that. But why would you use the same name? He's absolutely here tonight. They both are. Probably posted because people were assuming he was just going to disappear again / asking for a welfare check. He is scared. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Imagine what we all don't know about. This tough guy act of yours is hilarious. Nobody is intimidated by you. You're a clown, a pathological liar, and most of all, a creepy, sick individual. He deleted my comment about being exactly like his brothers. He's sick and twisted. It makes me sad to think he probably thinks it comes across as tough because the act works on poor T. Dude, stop gaslighting the entire internet. You're very bad at it. It's not just your looks, man. If you watch videos from the past, it's your body language with your daughter. It's okay to be close, but there is a fine line between close and creepy. You're all over your daughter and she's all over you, yet you treat your life like she doesn't matter and you seem annoyed when your wife wants attention. I'm gonna go watch that 16-minute video and see what's in it because I'm curious as to more of the gaslighting and denials and stuff like that because S on P's corn addiction.
If you want to know the honest truth, admitting that I had a porn addiction in my 20s is probably going to get me a lot more hate on Reddit, but I don't care.
And it was a big leap of courage for you to do that. Not many people would admit that.
People don't understand I have a past. I made mistakes.
What? No, sir. That's weird.
She was so happy every time she saw us, and people don't understand how I can be friends with a celebrity. That's all it is, really. They think it's just a parasocial relationship.
Do you think she could have been acting, though? Like, do you think she was probably just kind of putting that on because it is a meet and greet and you're supposed to be really lively and, like, really crazy and over the top because you want fans, you want people to come in, you know?
The problem is she didn't react that way to anybody else. Yes, she'd give her fans hugs. Yes, she'd greet them. But it was over the top when she saw us. It was completely different. That's the reason why we believe that she really did care about us. Because it was not the same reaction as she gave other fans.
Other fans, like we were in line and we could see her interactions, but the other fans, it was always like a one-arm hug, you know, a smile and a laugh here and there. But with us, she fully embraced us in a hug. And she was like, I'm sorry, but you can't fake that kind of emotion. There's just no way.
I think there's a way. I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's so uncomfortable.
On our channel for everyone to see so they could see the video. But they didn't see how, like, you can't really tell through a screen how much emotion is being put into it. And, like, she was so happy.
That's what we just watched. Okay. Oh, yeah. What is happening? Oh, gosh. Oh, my That's so funny. Her arms. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. My ADHD brain doesn't notice any small details. Check this out. You can see she's saying, it's hot by the fire. I want to take my clothes off. Look at her arms. Her hands are connected. She's just got two hands connected by her wrist. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, I think that's enough. I'm going to end it here, but I am going to go watch that 16-minute video, and I'm going to probably scrub through the live, and if there's any other updates, I will keep you guys posted. If you guys want me to keep up with these guys still, I kind of weaned off a little bit, but there was also accusations that they were caught like living together still and stuff like that. I don't know. But this is already over an hour long, so I'm going to go, and I wanted it to be a short update. So oops. But this is nuts. This was absolutely wild. The fact that he admitted to it and refuses to admit that he was a part of the Literotica account, it's just like, no, you're trying to deflect. You're trying to gaslight everyone again while trying to be like this. Look at me. I admitted the thing. No, it doesn't work that way. Nobody believes you. So please stop and just be for real. And maybe it's time to log off the internet. Not gonna lie. I don't think that he should be able to come back from this. And I don't think that people should believe him. I think this is the nail in the coffin. I think this is the final straw for the dad and daughter dream team. And I don't know. I don't know how much Sarah was involved with it all, but she knew to some extent and defended her dad, and it's very uncomfortable. All of it is very uncomfortable. But please let me know your thoughts down below on this whole situation. I was mind blown. Thank you again to Kirsty who sent this to me, because what? As if. And great work to Hannah for getting that confession out of them. Your interview was very well done. You pushed, you knew when to push a little bit more. You knew how to get that confession out, and you did. And you did with two very emotionally immature people. So congrats to you. Thank you for breaking the story. Holy moly. Don't forget to like and subscribe before heading out. And I hope you are having a fantastic, wonderful, beautiful day wherever you are in the world. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.